Afternoon,
Good
sir.
afternoon. Okay. Today we start our second unit uh, for function of two variables. Okay. Okay. So function of two variable, unit 2. Unit 2. So function of two variable, that means there are these two variables. Suppose z z is called z is called a function of two variable x y. X and y if z has one definite value. Z has one definite value for every xy, for every pair of values of x and y, then z is called a function of two variables. Symbolically, z can be written as z is a function of xy, or z is a function of y is a function xy.
Pardon me,
Here
sir.
variable. Hello.
Sir,
हाँ
sir,
बोलो.
can you please share us a sample question paper of MCQ one, sir, or take a mock test, sir?
Sample question paper.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Or you can take a mock paper, sir, before our exam, like tomorrow or today, because Unit 2 is not coming in MCQ one, so you can just take a mock test.
Postpone.
ठीक है. ठीक है, मैं ट्राई करूँगा कल कल अगर हो सके तो एक क्लास नहीं, एक एमसीक्यू. ठीक है.
हाँ सर, सेक्शन एफ वाला भी करवाया सर.
एबलक
Can I?
करवाया.
Yes, sir. In
ठीक है,
other
ठीक.
section, there is a mock test of every subject, so you can also take our mock test.
Yes, sir. We
Okay,
have our maths MCQ on 13th. So today or tomorrow you can take the test.
ठीक है. टुमारो. ओके.
Yes, sir.
ओके. ठीक है. और वो जो जिस दिन तुम्हारा जो एमसीक्यू रहेगा उस दिन क्लास सस्पेंड है ना, बाकी क्लास.
पता नहीं.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
कोई नोटिफिकेशन आया क्या? अभी नहीं आया ना.
अभी तक तो नहीं आया सर.
Not officially, sir.
जनरली सस्पेंड रहता है, देखते हैं क्या होता है. ठीक है.
Once exam starts, classes won't happen, sir.
Right. So x and y are called independent variables, while z is called dependent variable. X and y are independent and z is called dependent variable. Geometrically, z, which is a function of x and y, represents a surface in space. Z represents a surface. Z represents a surface. This is x, y, z. Then the function z, f of x, y, this represents a surface in the space. Now limit of the two variable. limit two variable function. The function fxy is said to tend limit L as x tends to A and y tends to B if only if and only if, or you can write this, if and only if, if and only if the limit L is independent of path followed by the point xy as x tends to A and y tends to B. Then limit of the function fxy as x tends to A and y tends to B will be equal to L. So L is independent of path what? xy tends to AB, the path. This is x, y and z. Suppose the point AB, A equal to 0 and B equal to 0, and the limit is here. This is the z f of xy, and the limit is, suppose L is here. So xy tends to 0, 0, and the limit will be L. What limit will be L? The path xy tends to 0, x tends to 0. From this path maybe like that, maybe by this path or by this path. For all the cases, the limit will be L. All the cases, limit will be L. Then function has a limit L. Or if epsilon delta definition, what? The function fxy in the region R. In the region R is in R is said to end limit L as x tends to A, y tends to B, if and only if corresponding to a positive number, epsilon greater than 0, there exists another positive number delta greater than 0, such that mod of fxy minus L will be less than equal to 0 whenever 0 less or equal to less than equal to less than x plus x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square less than delta square, or you can write 0 less than same definition as function of one variable. The function fxy in R is set 10 limit L as x tends to a and y tends to b if and only if corresponding to every positive number epsilon there exists a delta greater than 0 such that mod of fxy minus L is in epsilon whenever 0 less than root of x minus
Sir, your
s
screen is
square.
paused.
It is.
0 less than x minus s square plus y minus b square less than delta for every xy belongs to the region R. This is our epsilon delta definition. Now working rule, how to find the limit. Working rule to find limit for two variable. Step 1. First find the values of the function fxy along x tends to a and y tends to b. Step 2. Find the values of fxy along y tends to b and x tends to a. First case, find the limit first x tends to a, then y tends to b, and second case, first y tends to b and x tends to a. If the values of fxy in step 1 and step 2 both are remain same, then we say that the limit exists, otherwise not. Now step 3. Now if a tends to 0, that means a equal to 0 and b equal to 0, then find the limit, along y equal to mx or y equal to mx to the power r or m, along first to find the limit along y equal to mx or y equal to mx square or y equal to mx cube along that line. If the value of the limit, does not contain m, if the limit does not contain m, that means if limit equal to suppose half, limit equal to suppose 1, that does not contain m, then we can say that the limit exists. But if the limit is supposed like what, 1 by 1 plus m, so it contains m, that means for every value of limit, every value of m, the limit change. For m equal to 1, limit is half. For m equal to 2, limit is 2/3. So limit changed. So in that case, we say that limit does not exist. Not. For finding the limit as x tends to 0 and y tends to 0, first put x equal to 0 and then y equal to 0 in f. Then find its value, say f1. In second case, put y equal to 0 and then x equal to 0 in f. In f, then find its value, say the value is f2. If f1 not equal to f2, the limit does not exist. Now if f1 equal to f2, if f1 equal to f2, then we have to check again. If f1 equal to f2, put y equal to mx and then find the limit f3. Now if f1 equal to f2, f1 equal to f2 but not equal to f3, this implies the limit does not exist. Now other case, if f1 equal to f2 equal to f3, then put y equal to mx square or mx cube, like that, and find the limit, find the limit f4. If f1 equal to f2 equal to f3 equal to not equal to f4, then the limit does not exist. If f1 equal to f2 equal to f3 equal to f4, then again we have to check. Okay. Example. Evaluate the limit x tends to 0, y tends to 0, x square y x to the power 4 plus y square. In first step, put x equal to 0, so the y tends to 0, x to the power 4y, so this will be limit y tends to 0, and put x equal to 0 here, so this will be 0 by 0 plus y square. That means limit y tends to 0, 0 by y square, that means this is 0, and the limit will be 0. Second case, put y equal to 0. So this will be 0 by x to the power 4 plus 0. That means limit extends to 0. This is also 0. So this is f1 and this is f2. Both are equal. f1 equal to f2. Both are equal. Now put y equal to mx. Now put y equal to mx. That means we find the limit. First we check this is x, y and z. We take the limit by different path. First x equal to 0 and y tends to 0. That means x equal to 0 and y tends to 0. That means by this path. By this path x equal to 0 and y tends to 0. By this path. This path the limit is 0. And second case y equal to 0, x tends to 0. That means here y equal to 0 but x tends to 0. By this way we find the limit. Second case we find the limit also. That is 0. In third case y equal to mx. For m equal to 1, y equal to x. So y equal to x will be where? Like here y equal to x. You have to find the limit by this path. If the limit is equal, then we proceed. So put y equal to mx. In that case, limit x tends to 0, y tends to 0, x to the power 4. Just put the value y equal to mx. Replace the value of y. So x4 m square x square x4 square x square. So this limit will be limit x tends to 0. No. This is mx. M x to the power 5 m square x square x square plus m square. So limit x tends to 0 m all the x square here, x square, this is also x square, so this will be x cube, that means mx by x square plus m square. This is 0 plus m square, that means the limit is 0. This is f3. So f1 equal to f2 equal to f3. Now put y equal to mx square. In that case, limit x tends to 0, y tends to 0 by the line y equal to mx. So x square y, this will be limit x tends to 0, x square mx square x to the power 4 m square x to the power 4. So limit x tends to 0 mx to the power 4 1 plus m square x to the power 4. So limit is m by 1 plus m square. Now in that case y equal to mx square, in that case the limit depend on m.
Sir, after the y tends to 0, it's y is equal to mx square now, sir.
Y equal to here.
Down there, sir, limit part. First, limit x tends to 0, y tends to 0, y is equal to mx square.
mx is correct.
Yes.
Mx is correct. So it depends on m. That means this is f4. That means f1, we can say that f1 equal to f2 equal to f3, but not equal to f4. So here limit does not exist. Okay.
Sir, if here we are putting y mx square or mx, then why we are writing y tends to 0?
Again, बोलो एक बार बोलो.
Sir, if here we are putting equal to mx equal to mx square, why we are writing y tends to 0?
Y tends to 0. Y tends to 0 by the line y equal to mx square.
Okay, sir. Okay.
This is line y equal to x square. So by this line y tends to 0, right? Now take another example. So what will be the limit? Limit x tends to xy tends to 1 2. That means x tends to 1 and y tends to 2. X to the power 5 plus 3xy. Just put the value of x and y. Replace the value of x and y. That means this will be 1 to the power 5 into 2 plus 3 1 into 2. So limit is equal to 8. Limit x tends to xy tends to 1 1, that is x tends to 1, y tends to 1, xy square x square plus y to the power 4. The limit will be, just put the value x and y, 1 square plus 1 to the power 4, half, limit half. Now find xy tends to 0 0, x square minus y square, x minus y. So this is, if we put x equal to 0 and y equal to 0, the form will be 0 by 0 form.
Yes, sir.
So when x tends to first we find the limit f1 and f2. F1 and f2. That means f1 means f1 and f2 means what? F1. Put x equal to 0, then y tends to 0, and second case put y equal to 0 and x tends to 0. No, you need not this. Just y tends to 0, factorize this. Just factorize this. So 0 by 0 now. That is 0 plus 0. Easy. It's easy. So limit is 0. 5. Limit xy tends to 0 0. X square minus xy root x minus root y. So first we rationalize this. Root x minus y, x plus y, root x plus y, root y. So this will be x square minus xy, नीचे होगा x minus y, root x plus root y. So x minus y cancels, root y cancel, root x plus root y. Last, now just put the value. Xy tends to 0 0, x root x plus root y. This will be 0, 0 plus 0, so limit is 0. Number 6, limit xy tends to 20 y by x plus y minus 2. Now if we put replace the value of x1 by 2 and 0, so exact value is 0 by 2 plus 0 minus 2, that is 0 by 0 form. In that case, we first find f1 and f2. So first we limit x tends to 0, x tends to 2, or first x equal to 2 and y tends to 0. That means limit y tends to 0, 2 plus, put the value of x equal to 2. Now so this will be limit y tends to 0, y by y, that is 1, so limit is 1. In second case, y equal to 0 and x tends to 2, x plus y minus 2, so limit x tends to 2, y equal to 0, so x plus 0 minus 2, so this value is 0. In that case, that is f1 and it is f2, so f1 not equal to f2, so limit does not exist. Number 7, limit x tends to xy tends to 0, 0, x square minus y square by x square plus y square. Already done, na? X square plus y square. No. So two cases, first x equal to 0 and y tends to 0, then limit will be x square minus y square plus x square plus
minus 1.
y square. That means limit y tends to 0, put the value of x 0, 0 minus y square, 0 plus y square, so limit will be minus 1, minus y square plus y square minus 1, so limit is minus 1. In second case, limit y equal to 0 and x tends to 0, x square minus y square, x square plus y square, so limit will be x tends to 0, x square minus 0, x square plus 0. In that case, this will be plus 1, so f1 not equal to f2, it means the limit does not exist. Number 8, limit of say xy by x square plus. So first limit x equal to 0 and y tends to 0 of y x square plus limit y tends to 0. X means 0 by 0 plus y square is 0. f1 will be f1. Second case, limit x tends to 0 and y equal to 0, xy x square plus y square, so limit x tends to 0, same 0 x square plus 0, so that is limit x tends to 0 of function 0, so limit is 0, that is 2. Now I have to first say that y equal to y put y equal to x, so limit 0, y also tends 0 by what part y equal to x. this will be limit x tends to 0, put value of y equal to x square plus x square. Limit will be x tends to 0, x square by 2x square. So limit tends to 0 half. So it is half. That is f3. So f equal to f2 but not equal to f. That means it does not exist. Limit xy tends to 0 0 x square y. This example already done.
Yes, sir, this one's done.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Done, sir. At first.
Okay. Number 10. Limit xy tends to 0 0 xy cube, suppose xy cube cos x by x square 2 y to the power 6. So first case is x equal to 0 and y tends to 0. xy cube cos x x square 2y to the power 6. So limit y tends to 0, x equal to 0, that is 0 by 0 plus 2y to the power 6. So limit will be 0. Second case, the limit y equal to 0 and x tends to 0 of the function 2y to the power 6. Limit x tends to 0. This will be y 0 plus x square plus 0. It is also 0. Now we check the limit along the path x equal to y cube. 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 So x equal to y cube. So x tends to 0, y also tends to 0. Which line? X equal to y cube. Just put the value of x equal to y cube where x square 2y to the power 6. So limit will be, just put the value of x. So y cube cos of y cube y to the power 6 2y to the power 6. So this will be limit y tends to 0. So limit y tends to 0, y to the power 6 1 plus 2 cos y cube. So this will be 1/3 cos y cube cos 0. So limit is 1/3. So if f1 f2 and this is f3. So f1 equal to f2 but not equal to f3. That means the limit does not exist. Okay.
So can't we use here y is equals to x cube?
Y equal to x cube. Y equal to x cube. No.
Sir, can we write that?
Actually, we have to approach in such a way that the order of the numerator and denominator polynomial be same. So such that here y6 and y6 cancelled.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Okay. Now continuity टाइम नहीं है ना. ठीक है, बाकी सेक्शन का अभी तो ये लिमिट कंटिन्यूस सब हो गया ना, मालूम है क्या?
Yes, sir.
हाँ हो गया सबका, सबका हो गया। ठीक है, कल कल कंटिन्यूटी शुरू होगा, और कल कल जो एमसीक्यू है वो क्लास के टाइम नहीं होगा, नहीं होगा ना, दूसरे टाइम होगी, क्लास के टाइम कंटिन्यूटी कल होगा। ठीक है, ठीक ठीक है, थैंक यू, अटेंडेंस लिंक डाल दो।
थैंक यू सर।
Sir, what with the
Wait for
topic
one.
of
थैंक यू सर।
I'm taking attendance.
अटेंडेंस लिंक है ना तुम्हारे पास, ग्रुप में है, देखो उसमें डाल दो।
Okay, sir.
यस सर।